Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Stealing 33 gets his ass kicked by the Lich King over and over again. My name is Stealing 33, and today, thank God, we are done with Paladin, but we have several heroes left to go, and today we are going to...
Look at what you've become. Are we really so different, you and I?
Today, we are going to be tackling the Lich King with Plague Druid. Hopefully knocking this out in like 1 or 2 rounds. But yeah, my hope is that by now that we've done Paladin, which I've been told is actually one of the harder ones, we'll be able to better tackle everything else. I've gotten some decks put together for you know, the other... I've got some decks put together for this fight, and hopefully we'll be able to actually do this. They're all decks that took a little bit of persuasion. For Warrior, I'm planning on probably going Patron Warrior at some point. To be honest, Patron Warrior is probably the easiest way to crush the Lich King, if I had to guess. And with that in mind, we will probably be doing that. I don't know what any of the other negatives are for the other classes, so we will find out. I know that it's not gains the creatures that you play, which makes them infinitely easier than fucking Paladin. So, yeah. Destroy all minions that cost 3 or less wherever they are. Well, luckily this deck is mostly built around higher end plays, ramping out super fast, and crushing it super hard. So, should be fine. We got a lot of spells, lots of abilities, and things like that that we can manage to do. We also have a hero power that's actually useful the turn we play it rather than the turn after we play it. All in all, we're doing alright. Spreading Plague's very useful. We will definitely be making good use of that over the course of the attempts here, especially with Strong Shell Scavenger. There we go, that's the word I'm looking for. Just because if he swarms the board too hard, I can play Spreading Plague, then Strong Shell Scavenger. Fucking son of a bitch, that's a hard word to play. They're safe. Oh my god. Can't talk today. But yeah, so hopefully it'll be fine. We can also do Spreading Plague into Mark of the Lotus. Also a legitimate plan here. Let's go ahead and do this. I'll rush him down a little bit. Get some serious damage going here. Serenite Chain Gang, not bad. Likely going to lead to us bopping these down. Except we can do Mark of the Lotus here on all of our little tree root guys. And then I think we will trade just to keep the board controlled. Leave him alive so that way he has to trade out for us. We'll just ignore everything else that he plays pretty much. And by pretty much, I mean, like, basically completely. Let's do this. We have a couple more turns until we have to start dealing with the ghosts. But when he does that, we'll play Spreading Plague, and then hopefully be able to just handle it. He fucked up that ordering. On the bright side, that means the Lich King is at least as stupid as I am, which is nice. We'll trade out here with everything. Just getting this taken care of here. I want all my mana back, basically, for the next couple turns here. And then we'll play this and gain an empty mana crystal. Perfect. So that way I can do Spreading Plague into Strong Shell Scavenger immediately. Get some seriously beefy Scarab Beetles out of it. Okay, good. And they also traded, which is nice, because it helps. Here we go. Spreading Plague. Because we can always play Mark of the Wild next turn as well. And we'll do this. Perfect. Big ass beefy beetles. There is some escape. I think I missed my calling as a voice actor. Yeah, so then what we'll do is we'll play another strong Shell Scavenger, followed by Mark of the Wild. Beef up everything super hard. And then we'll start making trades here. And that should protect us from our first round of Remorseless Winter here. He'll probably trade these two into this to get rid of it, if I had to guess. There we go. Then he'll hit us with Remorseless Winter. Pew pew.
Face now your tragic end.
Obliterate's not great, but he'll take damage from that anyway. Totally fine. Actually on board with what's going on here. Gotta be careful about drawing too many cards, but we will definitely play Ultimate Infestation right now. To face, probably. And we'll just rush him down. Gotta be careful about how many cards we're gonna draw here. Just because, like...
Impossible. Impossible.
Dude's real pissed here. Living Presence is not gonna save him. We've probably got this in the bag already. Which means we'll just switch into the next class, I guess. Well, that's annoying, but still not going to save him. We'll be able to cut through that pretty easy. This. And this. This. And then Bone Mare. And then that. Perfect! Alright! That didn't take very long. Druid's pretty busted, all things considered. I've also gotten a lot better at playing Plague Druid over time. So, decent.
There must always be
a Lich King.
a Lich King.
There must always be a Lich King. Accurate. Once he nurtured life by tending the wilds of Azeroth. Now Malfurion the Pestilent ensures the balance of nature by tending a garden of death. Cool. Looks good. Alright, easy. Hopefully it'll be that easy for the other decks that I've assembled as well. Alright. Next up on the chopping block is... let's go with no pain, no gain. Let's do it. I built this deck. Essentially it's a modified enraged deck. I figured that what we'll do is we'll just burn him down. The deck really thrives on dealing small chunks of damage to everything on the board, and then using Enrage and things like that to get lots of value out of it. It also has things like Fester Gut and stuff like that, so, yeah. Hopefully we'll be able to really play this out well, and we'll be fine. I know we have lots of weapons. Grime Hellscream. Big-ass Frothing Berserker is probably our win condition in this situation, but I don't know what the Dirtbag bonus for Warrior is, so I guess we'll have to see what that is.
You will make a marvelous death knight once I have broken you.
What's it gotta be? Gain 100 armor? What? Oh, fuck you too, Arthas. So what, I gotta cut through 160 HP? Fuck. Alright. Okay. That's not gonna be fun. And it's cold! Alright, well, so I think what we'll do is Acolyte. And then we can use Fiery War Axe to wipe that out.
Is inevitable, and no emote can express your shame.
Nice to meet you. It's me, Iceman.
Hoping he trades. There it is. And then we can use Fire War Axe to wipe that out. Yeah, and then we have Ravaging Ghoul we're going to use as an activator for things like Night Howler and for some other stuff. Which we will deal with when and if we get there. Because my plan is to get the Valkyr Soul Claimer out with the Frothing Berserker at the same time, and then do things like Ravaging Ghoul. We've got options, is basically what I'm getting at here. We've also got Brawl in order to reduce him down to 1 for when he gets to the Ghost phase. I I think we'll be okay. I do think that this deck's actually pretty decent, all things considered. Let's do this. Into that. Into one of these. Good. I should be able to... It should produce a ghoul. Nice to meet you. Cool. We'll probably brawl here, actually. Assuming we get a second brawl. Nope, there's Scourge Lord Garrosh. Just trying to think about, like, what the best strat here is. So we need Frothing Berserker to be on the board and pretty beefy after the Ghost phase, but not before the Ghost phase. Let's brawl. It'll be better to wipe out the majority of his boards. We don't have to deal with it after the Ghosts. Just an nice to meet you. It's fine.
None.
Not great. Not great at all. Blood to Ichor. We can use that right now. Get rid of the Black Knight here. We're in a little bit of trouble. I don't think that we didn't quite do... We didn't get, like, the pieces to the deck that we needed to, like, make this work. And I don't think I was aggressive enough, to be honest. Well, let's see if we can make it work. Let's not give up hope yet. Let's, do this. Because we can deal 1 damage constantly with this. We also have, Shadowmourne.
Embrace your new power. I have already.
Let's hit, and then we'll do... What we'll do is we'll do Ravaging Ghoul hero power to kill all of them, basically. But we'll play Frothing Berserker. Yeah, we can do that. Barely, but we can do it. Barely gonna pull this one off. Let's do this. 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 That. Like the most monstrous Frothing Berserker I've ever seen in my entire life. Oh, shit. I forgot about that guy. Well, he's just gonna ruin this plan, then. There goes that plan. Unless the AI is stupid. It's a good chance the AI... Oh, no, he just wins. Oh, there it is. Alright. I feel like we can do this. Like, with that Frothing Berserker being fucking monstrous, I'm pretty sure that we can make this happen. I think I need to be more intelligent about what I use for my control stuff and things like that. This is unfortunately one of the only warrior decks I play. I don't really play classes outside of, like, I play a Druid, I play a little bit of Warlock, and I like Paladin. I don't really play other classes that often, so I'm a little out of my depth for those, which is fine, I guess, but... yeah, we're on a learning curve. I just never fucking play any of this. Guess we'll get rid of Execute, keep Slam, get rid of the Valkyr. Really looking for things like, Blood to Ichor, Fiery War Axe, Ravaging Ghoul's decent, Slam's good, Taskmaster's good, Fiery War Axe would be, like, really good, to be honest. But we'll see. I'll just armor up and we'll just play a control game for right now. Animated Berserker is actually decent. Let's play this so that next turn I can play Acolyte and smash it a little bit. Winter is here, and it's cold. We can also play Cruel Taskmaster and buff this guy to get rid of that, but I feel like this is a decent play. Like, even just like that value by itself is already pretty decent.
Was your most pathetic turn, and you've had some bad ones.
Winter is here, and it's cold.
Alright, yeah, so the AI is a little confused. which is good. Helps us. Let's do. God damn it. Okay. Because I want to get rid of both of these cards if I can. I'd also really like to play that. Let's do this. I feel like getting the draws is more important right now. We're just gonna have to rush him down. I feel like that might just be the best strategy here. Anti-fun shell. Probably gonna go face with that if I had to guess. Oh, okay, interesting. Interesting. Blood Razor's not bad. Can't hit these things with slam anymore. Which ain't great, to say the least. Werewolves of London. Ow. Super not good. Let's do this. Get rid of at least one of these, I suppose, and then we'll slam home. There's Discourage. Looming Presence, not bad. Does repeat our progress a little bit here, but deal with it. Of course, he went face. Calm down now, faces. Don't you know that the face is the place? So let's see. If I do this, that, trade, I can wipe his board out, I think. Yes, I can wipe out his board. Like this, into that. And then it spins. Oh, got a pretty decently sized Frothing Berserker here. Hopefully he doesn't just obliterate it, but we'll deal with that if it comes to it. There's Ice to meet you. Not great.
The dark path is my destiny. The Lich King.
Let's do this into this. Wipe out a bunch of cards at least. Once again, sort of in a position where I feel like I've made a mistake here. He's just going to hit this now. Like, we can always just go back and make a Patron Warrior. Like, literally nothing stopping me. The fact that it's even slower, like, isn't a problem for us in that situation. Let's slam. Try to grab some extra cartage. Sleep with the Fishes. Actually might be decent here. We're looking for Brawl, to be honest. Werewolves blown down. Let's get rid of a couple of these. We'll hold on to Animated Berserker in order to do an instant Grom activation. It's okay. It's okay. Not what we needed, but we'll take it. It's just gonna die though, is the problem, right? Scourge Lord gives us 5 armor. Let's do this. Let's do it like this. He's gonna hit, and then he's gonna trade one of these away, basically. See, the problem is that, like, if I play Scourge Lord, I gain Shadowmourne, which is great, but, I can't, like, do anything with that, right? Like, he's gonna hit my face, do 4 damage. I'm gonna be down to 4. Don't have any other means of gaining armor in this deck, I don't think. Like, I think we're just dead. Like, I'm dead, right? Like, pew! And then I take 1 damage. Like, we can always create that deck, that, like, insta-wins with the fucking Scaled Nightmare, right? But I don't feel like, I feel like that's not, like, it's not fun. You know what I mean? Like, I know Warrior's, like, apparently, like, the second hardest one, with Priest being pretty easy, and, Mage is pretty easy, I've heard. I've heard Rogue's pretty easy, but that's just because Rogue's, like, those classes are strong. And their, like, punishment thing isn't that rough, basically. But we'll see. There's Brawl. We'll hold on to Brawl for the Ghost phase, and we'll just try to control the board with, like, Fiery War Axe and stuff until then. There's Rot Face. Rot Face actually might be the key to victory here. If we can just flood the board with really high-powered legendaries, we might be able to make this happen. We'll play that. End our turn. He doesn't have anything that's like... He doesn't have slimes or oozes or anything like that, so I don't have to really worry about that too much. Execute's very useful, but not right now. Again, just control the board. We want to keep it so that he doesn't deal too much damage to us. That's the plan, at any rate. Again, sort of living in a fantasy world if we think that that's what's going to actually happen here, but, you know, we'll try. Blood to Ichor, very useful here. Cool. There we go. Got ourselves a slime on the board. More help controlling. It's nice. Second Fiery War Axe right now would be cool. Not great, because that's a destruction effect, so he didn't actually take any damage. Armor up, trade like that. We have so many effects in our deck that deal 1 damage to something that, like, I'm actually okay with that. We'll play that. Real funny. It's me. Play Cruel Taskmaster and execute that, probably. Just get rid of it. There we go. End our turn. I'm not going to bother attacking into something that's not going to deal damage. Let's wait. Let's trade this. That. Armor. Next turn we Brawl. And then... we basically just need to deal with the Ghost. Because my goal is to not stay in this phase. I don't want to stay in this phase where he's going to be slapping my stuff that I'm using to build power, right? There we go. Okay. So now we just need to deal 6 damage to that thing. Which we can do pretty easy. All things considered. We'll play the Bloodhoof Brave. There we go. That's the word I'm looking for. And the Axe. And we'll lay out Frothing Berserker here. I want to control when he switches, so I'm not going to hit this with my axe, because I want it to happen on my turn. Cool. There we go. Now, he's probably going to trade. He's going to hit me with Remorseless Winter. We need to get an activator for Rotface and Grom. We need an activator for Rotface and Grom. We need, like, not Whirlwind, because Whirlwind doesn't exist in this deck, I don't think. Blood Razor will do. I'm trying to think about the best way to do this. Hit, Blood Razor, trade Grom into the Valkyr. Yeah. Hit, Blood Razor, Grom into Valkyr. This thing. Alright, there we go. 2 damage from Remorseless Winter. Bone Mare. Obliterate. Okay. We're in trouble. Less trouble. No, can't do that. It'll kill my Frothing Berserker. Defeating the purpose of playing this. I think we might be fucked, to be honest. Yeah, I think we're fucked. Alright. Didn't work again. Close, though. Close. Real close. We can do that, and this. Kills both of the minions, but we get a card. Not useful. Take 3 damage, we're dead. Basically, once we've exited the second phase, we're in fatigue, right? Like, just don't feel like it's not working. Do I have another warrior deck? Thought I did. No? Alright. Well, let's give this a shot with this warlock deck that I built. I don't know if this will work. I don't know what warlock's like bad thing is, I guess. But I don't have the warlock Death Knight, so I built a deck without it. Which is actually the weakest version of warlock right now. The warlock Death Knight, like big bomb, fucking crazy warlock, is actually like the best version of warlock at the moment. This is just like, I should have mulliganed everything, to be honest. This is just like Zulok. But it's got the prince in it, and I should have mulliganed everything away for the prince, because that's the smart idea, but it's okay. Mistakes were made.
Warlock, set aside your pitiful hand. The terrors you command will soon serve me.
Please don't. Deal 2 damage for each duplicate in your opponent's deck. Ow! Oh no! That's not great. Oh, okay, so I am gonna have to make like that cruel deck. There's a deck I've seen floating around that uses cruel in conjunction with the warlock Death Knight hero to like do some seriously bomb-ass damage, but I've been ignoring it because I don't have cruel, nor do I have the warlock Death Knight. But I guess we'll have to spend some money and get some more cards. Not really my normal bag here. Don't normally like to do that, but that's okay. It's okay. We'll deal with it. Alcazar's Imp could be useful. Not useful right now though. Should have hit and then done that. Mistakes were made. Death Rattle for plants. Divine Shield. Kill that. It's got to go. We are so low already. This may factually be harder than the Paladin one. I'm gonna have to construct a very specific kind of deck for this. We're gonna be in trouble.
You are not the boss of me. You
We're just gonna zoo it out really hard. He doesn't have any, like, big-ass board clears. So, well, it's not that I've seen. Anti-fun shell, we're not dead yet. Close, though. Very close, though. Can't do that. Shuffle a copy of your opponent's deck into your deck. Okay. Maybe. There's Blizzard. Super not good. We're dead next turn unless I can draw a taunt, which I did. Oh, but we're fucked anyway. Let's kill ourselves. I can't kill all the stuff on the board. Oh shit. Yeah, I'm gonna have to. That's gonna have to be a very specific kind of warlock. Let's check out mage then. We'll just go through right at the tail end here and just like try out all of the decks that I built. If we end up winning one, great. If we don't, well, at least we'll know what the punishment is, and I can go into deck construction with a little bit more information than I was before. I was sort of just building decks that I thought would be good. This is just Cthulhu Mage. I don't know. I don't know if this is gonna be good at all, but we'll see. It's just Cthulhu Mage. I really wish I was kidding. But my plan was basically to just, like, use Cthulhu cards to control the board super hard until we get Cthulhu out, and then just nuke them with it.
I alone hold sway over the bitter chill of death.
Set an enemy's remaining health to 1? What? What? Are you fucking kidding me right now? Alright, I mean, I put lots of taunt in this deck, I guess. I got, like, lots of spells, and this thing buffs Cthulhu whenever you play a spell, so I figured it'd be fun to throw in. How long can this go on? How long? It's a good question, my friends. You are my friends. Ha. So we can wipe out at least one of them right now. I feel like we should do that. Just play a hard control game. I'm going to leave this on the board, though. Anti-Fawn Shell. Super not great. We've got time. We don't have to... Let's play this. We have an extra turn, because he has to hit this. He can't play anything... I mean, I might die. He might just obliterate this, and I might die, but we'll see. There that is. There's a Scourge. I do not want to play Volcanic Potion. An Ice Block. And then this to deal with that. And then we'll just ignore the Valkyrie and let it take one of my minions. Hopefully it doesn't take her, because that would be upsetting. Oh, there it is. It's okay. We got Ice Block up, so we've got time. Like I said, I just, I don't really play Mage, so I don't really have, like, Mage cards, like, at all. Like, my plan was basically just to get Cthulhu big enough where it, like, nukes him to death in one turn. Sort of realizing the folly of that plan at the moment, mind you, but, that was the plan, at any rate. Ice Block. I mean, we could just, like, fill the deck with healing, I guess, but I don't feel like that's the right strategy here. Like, I don't know how the hell you're supposed to do this. Like, we're dead, so like that didn't work at all. I don't know. We'll have to think about that one. That one's rough. I know Mage is the king of trying to like hover at 1 HP basically, but like we can't. I don't have the cards to do Infinity Mage, so I can't do that. I don't really feel like committing the funds to try to get the cards for Infinity Mage. Just trying to think about like what deck could we do? Like, again, I don't want to do like the Scaled Nightmare deck for like to solve all these problems. If I was just playing for myself and not for like the show, yeah, that's exactly what I would be doing. But that's because I'm also kind of a dirtbag. This is a form of Miracle Rogue, if I'm not mistaken. It's basically very aggressive. Lots of theft. Backstab's good. Especially in this matchup right now. I don't know what the Rogue quantifier is, but we'll find out. Stole the coin from him. Interesting. I mean, I'll take it.
Of the shadows, Rogue. Where would you be without your tricks?
What's it gonna be? Like, destroy every spell in your opponent's hand and deck. Oh no. That ain't great. That ain't great. We'll have to think about that one, because that's rough. Or the Bitch King. That's you. That's what you sound like. Playing Ice to meet you on me. That's fine. Like, this was originally a Jade deck. Lots of, like, replicating Jades and things like that. But not anymore. Lost, like, Jade. I know we had Jade Shuriken. We had a bunch of other stuff. No spells in Rogue, huh?
Did they think you were fighting Hogger?
Interesting. I'll have to puzzle that one out, too, huh? What a spellless Rogue deck looks like. Curious here and curious here. That's right. Do this. Give that guy poisonous. Kill him. Do this. Guess we can make like a really strong like weapon deck. That might not be a bad idea. Let's do Simulacrum and the Double Swashbuckler. 2 coins. So I just get coins whenever okay. Interesting. That might actually be useful to think about then, because we might be able to make a crazy strong like super miracle rogue with like a Van Cleef opener. That might be fun. Let's play Aya. Hopefully he doesn't trade into Aya. He did not. Okay, so then what we can do is we can do Shadowcaster on Aya. Play Aya again. Yes. We could double coin trades. But we don't have to because it's turn 7, so now we get Frostmourne on board here. Okay. We'll play Arthas. Yeah? Or do we play, like, Voodoo Hexer and SI Agent? I play Arthas next turn. So if we play Voodoo Hexer, she's gonna deal No damage, but we'll be able to do this. Let's do that.
This guy's toast.
You die now. You won't know. You die now.
Get rid of some of this stuff at least. He's gonna hit, and then he's gonna trade. Not bad, not bad, not bad. Okay, because then now what we can do is we can do Bone Mare. Trade Aya there.
Hey, lights out.
Trade. If we double coin, we can play the Jade Spirit and get a 6/6. Let's do that. Okay, ow. Face, face. Cool. Lich King.
Warriors of the frozen wastes. Well, hello, handsome. I look good.
Jade's. Okay. And then what we'll do is just hope we keep getting something good. Remove the top 5 cards of your deck and summon any minions removed. Actually, that's good right now, because our deck is nothing but minions. It's not great, but it does give us a 7/7. And we continue to generate Death Knight cards for the time being. I feel weird doing this, because Army of the Dead's normally the worst one. That was really bad. Wait, why did I do that? That was stupid. We'll just have to rush him down, I guess. Obliterate's not bad. Another fucking blizzard? Holy shit. Yeah, cool, that's great. Love that.
I'm out of cards.
Super happy about all of this. I think we're fucked. I think I accidentally fucked myself. I should not have played that. That was a mistake. Because I could have used this Shadowcaster to, like, make replicas of things that would have given me Jades. And I could have generated more Jade. Now we're gonna die, I think. Let's kick him in the dick a little bit before we die. I feel like this deck actually might work. Even with the foible of not having things like Jade Shuriken and stuff. I think we can make that work. So let's try out the last one is, I think Priest is the last one. Priest and Shaman are the last two that we haven't done. Didn't make a Shaman deck apparently. I'll have to do that. But we'll try out my Silence Priest and see if we can, what we can do about that. Just get a better lay of the land. Hopefully Priest won't be too hard. This is a good deck to do it with, too, because Silence Priest is pretty strong. My Silence Priest is pretty strong. I don't know if it is in general, but I like this deck. Let's keep the Acolyte. I want to be able to draw cards. Northshire Cleric, good. You can do some early trades and things like that. See what this fucking special card is. It's the reason we're here right now. Do that. And our turn.
Silence, priest. The light will be deaf to your cries for mercy.
Your opponent can't emote.
Silence.
So, okay, so this is the easiest challenge of all of them, then, is what you're telling me.
Right away.
Like, actually, factually, the easiest one out of all of them. Okay, because there's no deficit. I just play against Arthas? Like, alright. Cool, I guess. do it like that. Fucking, let's get this rolling, I suppose. Unwilling sacrifice isn't great, but I'll probably deal with it. He's probably just going to play Obliterate, if I had to guess. He did not. Okay. Cool. Let's play the Humongous Razor Maw and Shadow Vision. Don't actually want any of these. Guess we'll take Potion of Madness. No, we'll take Power Word Shield. Slap face. Even at 60 health I'm gonna whittle this guy down pretty quickly here. Unwilling sacrifice, huh? Don't really have the deck that makes that work right now, but that's okay. This. And this. We need to draw a silence, and then we can start stacking up on the Humongous Razor Maw. Kind of hard. Talon Priest. Tower Creeper. Also decent. Purify. There we go. That's what we're looking for. Purify. Shadow Visions. Faceless Shambler. Potion of Madness. Let's play the spell to get Divine Spirit. That's what we're looking for. Slam face. Good. All right. We know Humongous Razor Maw will be fine. It'll survive a hit. Hopefully it'll not get hit. Like, I was like, I kind of hope he goes face, to be honest. Radiant Elemental's good. Roll the bones. Okay. Okay, let's play Tar Creeper. Yes. Do Power Word Shield. Heal. To a small trade. There we go. So what we'll probably do is we'll do Humongous Razor Maw Silence. Stack, stack. Something like that. I don't know. We'll see. I think we need a taunt or we're going to die. So I think what we'll do is we'll do Humongous Razor Maw. Silence. Divine Spirit, Taunt, Trade. Start getting rid of these things. Yeah, I think that was probably the best move. We need to start getting rid of these things, though. Lyra's decent. My Exna's not great. I forgot she was there. Play you out. She's gonna trade into him, and then I'm gonna be fucked. Gonna ruin my whole plan. Well, we got lucky on the Myexna play here. Keep ourselves healthy. We can just last long enough, like we can make this happen. Even through all of this garbage, we can make this happen.
Is my destiny. Is someone injured?
Alright, there we go. That should keep them away from me for a turn. And then I should be able to win off of that, probably. Assuming he doesn't have, like, Obliterate or something. I guess he can't Obliterate me, because he'll die. Oh, no, okay, so he's smart enough to know that. Damn it. Alright, I think yeah, that's game. Fuck. Alright, well, actually, we can beat this with the Silence Priest deck. I just need to play better. Yeah, we can win this. I'm confident we can win that. That's pretty easy. I don't actually have a Shaman deck, so what we're gonna do is, can I go to basic, or does that have to be a custom deck? Just make basic Shaman, I guess. I want to know what the Shaman problem is. Where's Shaman? There it is. Shaman. I guess we'll make this one. Yeah, fuck it. Let's make that one. It's got Aya Black Paw in it for reasons. Cool. Let's give it a go. Storm, Earth, and Fire. Fuck it. I just want to know what the special rules for the Shaman one is. It crushed it out with fucking the Plague Druid, but Druid's busted right now anyway. It's getting nerfed in a couple weeks, and I'm looking forward to that because I'm hoping it'll make the meta not trash anymore.
Is it truly righteousness that drives you? I wonder.
It is, Arthur. Stop being a douchebag. There's Hex. Hex is decent. Be nice against some of those, like, Sludge Belchers and shit. I just realized that we probably could have used that silence against one of those Sludge Belchers and won the game.
Minions cower in terror before me, Shaman.
What's it gonna be? Set your opponent's minions in your opponent's hand and deck to 1/1. Actually, not that bad, all things considered. Let's do this. Get the 1/1 on the board. I mean, yeah, it's like we could just swarm the board out in Bloodlust and probably win in a round. Just ignore it. We're just gonna try to get as much shit on the board as possible and then dunk them. That's the plan. Not a very good plan, but it's a plan. Did buff some of my stuff. Spelled power? Ah, damn. Keep swarming it out. Let's go.
The dark path is my destiny.
Do that. Do this. Trade. Good, good, good. Alright. Awesome. So far, so good. We'll hex that out of the way. That's better to do, and then we'll just use the claw. Here we go. Alright. Interesting. We actually might be totally fine to, like, crush him out next round. Using Bloodlust. Okay, it's fine. Get some serious damage down. Do it, let's do it, let's do it. Let's go, let's go! Here comes Frostmourne. Probably gonna strike this thing if I had to guess. Well, the AI is pretty dumb. Sometimes it just strikes whatever's the highest HP, or the highest attack. Yeah, Yeah, okay. Good. It's making intelligent decisions, so at least we know that's not the problem here. Do this. We will hold on to Thalnos just in case. And our turn here. Trying to think about, like, what do we need? We need to get, Maelstrom Portal. So we need this. 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 Okay, there we go. I mean, that did a decent amount. Serving a Calamos, not great. Calamos. Literally just Calamos. Okay. Not bad. Alright, let's sacrifice the Servant of Calamos into that. I'm gonna wait to play this. That's a shame. We should have waited an extra turn, I guess. Okay. Then I'm gonna flood my board. I think is the best plan here. Flood my board with 1/1s. And then what we'll do is we'll drop the Flame Tongue Totem like here, and then we'll just like go on a trading spree. Do that. Fire Plume Phoenix. Heal. Jade Lightning. Then just fucking go in. Yes! There we go. Because now he's going to have to trade into this thing to get rid of it. Otherwise I'm going to kill him. Oh, Blizzard, no! God damn it! Every fucking time. Every fucking time, man. Do this. See if we can get, like, maybe... Stone Sentinels. Actually, probably the best choice here. But we can't play it right now, so we will deal with that later. Heal ourselves, make a totem. We'll just stay alive for a hot second here. We're barely clinging to life. There's Anti-Fun Shell. We need the taunts. There's plenty of taunts, I guess, but I think we might be fucked. The massive number of taunts into Anti-Magic Shell kind of screwed us. We need to be more aggressive. There it is. Alright. That's alright. I was really hopeful for a hot second there. We just needed to control the board better, I guess. But that's alright. That's going to do it for this episode. Now that I know a little bit more about what we're expecting from the Lich King, I should have an easier time coming up with what decks to build. So for now, thank you all so much for watching. If you guys like what you saw, let me know. If you guys want to see more, don't forget to subscribe to keep up to date on when I post more videos. If you really like what you saw, leave a like. Helps the channel grow. Helps me out a great deal. But of course, with that, thank you all so much for watching. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Bye!